Let's talk soul food. Hey there, food lovers. Hello there. Welcome on into my kitchen today. Now, let's have a little talk, heart to heart, about some food that feeds more than just your belly. I'm talking about soul food, baby. It's the kind of cooking that's got a story in every single bite, the very heart and soul of American cuisine. This food, honey, it comes from a deep place, born in the American South, crafted with love and resilience, making something beautiful out of what was on hand. It's more than just a meal. It's a history lesson, a family reunion, and a warm hug all on a single plate. Every dish we're going to talk about today carries the spirit of generations. It's about community, about taking your time, and about pouring all your love into the pot. It's the flavor of Sundays after church, of big family gatherings where the laughter is just as important as the food. It's the taste of home, no matter where you are. This is food that makes you feel good from the inside out, that comforts you and reminds you of the good things in life. It's a celebration of culture and a testament to making a way out of no way. So I want you to get comfortable now. Go on and grab a seat at my table because you are welcome here. We're about to walk through a journey of flavor, a list of the top 10 soul food dishes that are just going to make your spirit sing. We're going to talk about what makes them so special, so irresistible, and so very important. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm ready. Let's get into it, like that. All right, let's start this thing off right, honey, with number 10, fried chicken. Oh, but listen, this ain't just any fried chicken. We're talking about that soul food fried chicken, the kind that makes you close your eyes when you take a bite. The secret, baby, is in the love you put in. You gotta give that chicken a nice long bath in some seasoned buttermilk. Let it get all happy and tender in there. Then you dredge it through some well-seasoned flour, making sure every little nook and cranny is covered. And please, if you can, use a cast iron skillet. That skillet holds the memories and the heat just right, giving you that golden, crispy skin that crackles when you touch it. It's a symphony of textures, you hear me? That first crunch that gives way to the most tender, juicy meat you've ever had. It's not something you rush. It's a lesson in patience. You stand over that skillet. You listen to the sizzle, you turn each piece with care until it's perfect. This is the centerpiece of the celebration, the dish that brings everyone running to the table. It's the sound of joy, the taste of a perfect Sunday afternoon. It's more than just food, it's a gathering. That's why it's on the list, honey. Very good. Coming in at number 9, a dish that feels like the warmest hug you've ever received, macaroni and cheese. Now let's be clear, honey. We are not talking about the kind that comes from a box. Oh no, we're talking about the baked kind, the kind that's a star in its own right. You start with a real homemade cheese sauce, thick and creamy and full of soul. You melt down your cheeses, maybe some sharp cheddar, some Colby, a little something else for good measure, until it's a beautiful velvety river of goodness. Then you pour that love all over your elbow macaroni. You mix it all together, making sure every piece of pasta is coated and happy. Then you pour it into a baking dish. Maybe top it with a little more cheese, 'cause that's your business, and you bake it until it's bubbly and golden brown on top. The best part? When you scoop it out and you see that cheese pull, Lord have mercy. It stretches and stretches, promising you all the comfort in the world. Every spoonful is creamy, cheesy, and fills you with a deep sense of peace. It's the ultimate comfort food for a reason, baby. It's just pure baked love. All right, now for number 8, we're getting into the green stuff. And I mean the good green stuff, collard greens. Honey, these aren't just some boiled vegetables. This is a pot full of history and flavor. You take these big, beautiful leafy greens and you cook them down low and slow. That's the secret, baby. Low and slow. You let them simmer away with some smoked meat, like a ham hock or maybe some smoked turkey necks to give them that deep, savory, smoky flavor that gets down into your spirit. You add a little onion, a little garlic, maybe a dash of vinegar or some hot sauce to wake things up. And as they cook, they create this magical, flavorful broth at the bottom of the pot. We call that the pot liquor, and honey, that is liquid gold. You cannot let that go to waste. It's packed with all the nutrients and all the soul from everything in that pot. That's why you gotta have some cornbread on the side, to sop up every last drop of that goodness. Collard greens are a testament to taking something simple and, with time and care, turning it into something truly extraordinary and deeply nourishing. That's soul right there. Speaking of soppin', let's talk about number 7, the perfect partner to so many soul food dishes. Cornbread. Oh, baby. A meal just doesn't feel complete without a slice of warm cornbread on the side. And the best cornbread, you hear me, is baked in a preheated, well-seasoned cast iron skillet. That hot skillet is what gives the cornbread its crown. That beautiful, crispy, golden brown crust on the outside and around the edges. It's a texture that you just can't get any other way. When you slice into it, the inside is warm, tender, and just a little bit crumbly. Now, folks might argue about whether it should be sweet or not, but a good soul food cornbread usually has just a little touch of sweetness to balance out all the savory flavors on the plate. It's got a wholesome, grainy texture from the cornmeal that is just so satisfying. You serve it up warm, maybe with a little pat of butter melting right into the top, and it's just heaven. It's the utility player of the soul food table, ready to be eaten on its own or to help you clean your plate of every last delicious drop. Coming in at number 6, we've got a dish that's not just delicious, but it's said to bring you a little bit of good luck, too. Black-eyed peas. These aren't just any peas, honey. These are cooked with patience and a whole lot of love. You let them simmer for hours, nice and slow, with some aromatics like onion and garlic, and often a ham bone or some bacon to give them a deep, smoky, savory flavor that just permeates every single pea. They cook down until they are incredibly tender and creamy, creating their own rich, satisfying broth. They're earthy, they're hearty, and they just feel so wholesome when you eat them. For so many families, especially in the South, eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day is a tradition you just don't miss. It's supposed to bring you prosperity and good fortune for the year to come. But honey, you don't have to wait for a holiday to enjoy these. A bowl of slow-cooked black-eyed peas is good for the soul any day of the year. It's a simple dish, born from humble ingredients, that truly nourishes you from the inside out. Halfway through our list, at number 5, we have a classic combination that is pure Southern comfort fried catfish and grits. Oh, honey, let's talk about this. You take those beautiful catfish fillets and you season them up real good. Can't be shy with the seasoning. Then you give them a nice coating in some cornmeal, which is going to give you that signature light, crispy, crunchy crust when you fry them up. You want that fish to be golden brown and perfectly cooked on the inside, flaky and moist. And what do you serve that beautiful fish on top of? A bed of creamy, dreamy grits. And I mean real stone-ground grits, baby, cooked slow with milk or cream and a whole lot of butter until they're smooth and rich. The contrast is what makes it so special. You got the crunchy, savory fish, and then the soft, creamy, comforting grits. It's a dance of textures and flavors in your mouth. It's a breakfast that will carry you through the day or a dinner that will satisfy you completely. It's just one of those perfect pairings. Cruising into the number 4 spot is something that requires patience and a whole lot of napkins: barbecue ribs. Lord have mercy. We're talking about ribs that have been cooked low and slow for hours upon hours, until the meat is so tender it practically melts in your mouth and falls right off the bone. It all starts with the seasoning. Some folks like a dry rub, a secret blend of spices that forms a beautiful crust. Others like to mop it with a tangy, sweet, or spicy barbecue sauce, letting it caramelize over the fire. The real magic is in the smoke. When they're cooked just right, you'll see that beautiful pink smoke ring just under the crust, a sign that the flavor has gone deep into the meat. It's a labor of love, honey. You can't rush greatness. Whether they're pork or beef, spare ribs or baby backs, a good rack of ribs is a thing of beauty. It's messy, it's hands-on, and it's a communal experience. It's the star of any cookout and a true icon of American soul cooking. It's just so good. Now for our top 3. And at number 3, we have the queen of soul food desserts, sweet potato pie. Oh, honey, this is the pie that ends the meal and leaves everyone smiling and satisfied. It's not pumpkin pie, baby. It's its sweeter, smoother cousin. It all starts with roasting the sweet potatoes until they're soft and their natural sugars have caramelized. Then you mash them up until they're silky smooth, and mix in all those warm and cozy spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little ginger. You pour that beautiful, vibrant orange filling into a flaky, buttery pie crust and bake it until the center is just set. The whole house smells like heaven while it's in the oven. When you take a slice, it should be rich, dense, and perfectly spiced, with a creamy texture that just melts in your mouth. It's sweet, but not too sweet, with that deep, earthy flavor from the sweet potatoes. It's the perfect ending to a soulful meal. It's a slice of tradition, a slice of comfort, and a whole lot of love. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a whole party in a pot. I'm talking about jambalaya, baby. This is a dish that shows the beautiful melting pot of cultures that influence the food of the South. It's a one-pot wonder, which means all the flavors get to marry and get happy together. It starts with the holy trinity of vegetables. That's your onions, your celery, and your bell peppers, sautéed down to build a foundation of flavor. Then you add in your meats, maybe some spicy andouille sausage, some chicken, some shrimp, whatever your spirit tells you. Then comes the rice, and this is the important part. The rice cooks right there in the pot with everything else, soaking up all that delicious seasoned broth, all those juices from the meat and vegetables. Every single grain becomes plump with flavor. It's hearty, it's comforting, and it's packed with a little bit of a spicy kick. It's a celebration dish, something you make a big pot of to share with family and friends. It's a complete meal full of texture, color, and a whole lot of soul. It's a story of fusion and flavor in every single spoonful. And here we are, honey, at the number 1 spot on our list of soul food dishes you can't resist. It's a classic. It's a legend. It is biscuits and gravy. Oh yes, this dish is the embodiment of comfort. It's simple, it's humble, but it is mighty. Let's start with those biscuits. We're talking about big, fluffy, buttery biscuits, fresh from the oven, with flaky layers that you can pull apart. They're light as a cloud on the inside, with a slightly crisp golden brown top. And then the gravy. Honey, this is not just any gravy. This is a rich, creamy sausage gravy, made right in the same skillet you cook the sausage in, so you get all those flavorful bits. It's thick, it's savory, and it's seasoned generously with black pepper that gives it a little bit of a bite. You take those warm biscuits, you split them open, and you smother them in that glorious gravy. It's the kind of breakfast that has fueled generations, that sticks to your ribs and warms you from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. It's love, pure and simple. And that, my friends, is why it's number 1. And there you have it, my loves, our journey through the top 10 soul food dishes. Wasn't that a delicious trip? From that crispy fried chicken all the way to those comforting biscuits and gravy, every single dish tells a story of heritage, love, and community. This is food that fills the belly and the heart, and I am so glad we got to share this table together today. It's a reminder that the best meals are the ones seasoned with patience and shared with the people you care about. Food is a love language, and soul food speaks it so, so beautifully. If you enjoyed spending this time with me and want to explore more of America's greatest foods and the stories behind them, go on and hit that subscribe button, honey. Be a part of our family here so you don't miss a thing. And if this list made you hungry or happy, please give this video a little love with a like and share it with someone who appreciates good cooking. Let's spread the joy of good food all around, because that's what it's all about, sharing the love. Now, I want to hear from you. That's the best part. Head on down to the comments and tell me, what's your favorite soul food dish? Did I miss one of your must-haves? Maybe it's oxtails, or banana pudding, or red rice. Don't be shy. Tell me all about it. Let's keep this delicious conversation going. Until next time, y'all be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Bye now.